Have you ever wondered what the worst Airbnb guest in history looked like? Most people use Airbnb for a relaxing vacation, a weekend getaway, or a business trip. But not every guest leaves behind happy memories. Some leave behind complete destruction and repair bills worth millions of dollars. Today, we're looking at some of the most shocking Airbnb guests who caused massive damage to the properties they rented. Let's get started. Imagine renting out your beautiful home for a few days and expecting a family vacation. Instead, hundreds of strangers show up for a wild party. That's exactly what happened in several Airbnb properties around the world. In one case, a guest rented a luxury mansion and secretly organized a massive party. By the end of the night, furniture was destroyed, windows were shattered, walls were damaged, and expensive decorations were ruined. The repair costs reached hundreds of thousands of dollars. But things get even crazier. In another shocking incident, an Airbnb host returned to find their home completely trashed. Garbage was piled everywhere, furniture was broken, appliances were damaged, and graffiti covered the walls. The cleanup took weeks, and the total cost of repairs was enormous. Then there are the guests who turn rental properties into illegal businesses. Some renters have used Airbnb homes to host unauthorized events, charge admission fees, and even operate temporary party venues. These activities often result in serious property damage and angry neighbors. By the time the host discovers what's happening, the damage has already been done. One of the most expensive cases involved a luxury property that suffered extensive destruction after a large unauthorized gathering. Floors were damaged, expensive artwork was ruined, and parts of the property required complete renovation. The losses reportedly reached into the millions when repair costs, lost bookings, and legal expenses were added together. What's surprising is that many of these guests initially appeared completely normal. They had friendly conversations with hosts, provided identification, and followed booking procedures. But once they gained access to the property, everything changed. Stories like these have forced Airbnb and many hosts to introduce stricter rules, security measures, and verification systems. Some hosts now install outdoor security cameras, require larger deposits, or refuse bookings from guests with limited reviews. The reality is that while most Airbnb guests are respectful and responsible, it only takes one bad guest to cause a disaster that can change a host's life forever. So next time you stay at an Airbnb, remember that trust is a huge part of the platform. Most guests help create great experiences, but a few have made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Which of these stories shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more unbelievable stories from around the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.